Hello everyone, this is Series Trivia, and welcome back to another episode of our Cao Cao Legendary Let's Play. We pick it up for episode 22 in turn 76 in the harvest season of the year 205. So last episode we had a little hiccup with our recording software, so we weren't picking up any game sounds. I looked into it, and hopefully everything's fixed, and hopefully I can avoid that situation going forward. Sorry for you guys to put through that, but a lot of exciting things did happen last episode. Cao Cao's army here faced off against Yuan Shao in the field outside of the small city of Chen, our capital that he took. We were able to beat back that army and slay Yuan Shao. We captured him and executed him. Cao Cao did get killed on the battlefield, so he's now wounded. He lost his resiliency for the next 2 turns, so we're going to watch out for that. And our army is not in the best shape, but I think we can start sieging down the small city of Chen. Elsewhere, Xia Houdun's army is swinging up north to wipe out Yuan Shu. We made peace with Liu Biao, so we don't have to actually attack his last 2 armies. And meanwhile, we formed into a coalition with Sun Ce. So now we have this giant ally in the south. Huangzu did declare war on us, but we have to ignore him for now. We have to focus our armies up north, push into Yuan Shu's territory where we can with Xia Houdun's army, and hopefully we'll be wrapping up most of the central plain soon. So let's jump back into it. We'll start out with Xia Houdun's army, as we will enter into attack on Nanyang, the capital of Yuan Shu. Ooh, he has armies, and I should have stopped myself. Okay, so there's an army here. Let's start with this small army, and hopefully we can draw some reinforcement over. So now we're getting a field battle. This field battle would draw out Yuan Shu's army. And okay, so they have 3 army stack essentially here, and the garrison. We could fight a night battle and just kill off this one group right now. And then we can fight another battle with one of their units. Maybe that's the best route here. Take 2 separate night battles in this turn to reduce down their 3 armies to just 1. Let's try that. We might be running out of movement points here, then it gets a little bit more difficult. But I think with the situation right now, this is the best way to go, because we don't want to be fighting all these men at the same time. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do night battle and take this easy victory first. If there's a duel, I'll show the duel. If not, I'll just be cutting out the whole fight, since this isn't really a big enough army to showcase. Alright, so guys, I think we can get a duel off, so let's fight a duel once we get within range. Alright, let's fight this. I don't think the rest of the army can make it into range, so we don't have to worry about them. Let me see how strong he is. Doesn't seem like he's very strong. Alright, and we knocked him off the horse. Let's use the ability and then switch to cinematic mode. There we go. And we can enjoy the trebuchet fire by the Howitzer of the Han, our level 10 trebuchet. If any of our viewers want to name our units, all our level 10 units are available to be claimed. As long as you have some name that's not super inappropriate, I'll rename the unit and refer to it from that point on. Alright, Xia Houdun is having a field day over here. Seems like that group actually rallied. Big mistake. Oh my god, that's brutal. And this group rallied. Look at that shield. They're like, let's block range hits. Sorry about the duel, but it's so funny. Look at that. Let's block range damage. Good blocking. Alright. Xia Houdun actually has his ability again. Yep, let's use it. That might kill him. Okay, now we should be on the execution now. Look out for fatality right here. Finish him. Fancy. Ooh. So much for that. Alright, I'll be cutting it out, but I will be running down all their units because they will be fighting us again. So, see you guys in the post-battle screen. Alright, that's one little army down. Let's see if we have the movement points to reach the other two armies and pull off another night battle. We'll just get income. We had suffered no losses. Alright, we just need to be able to reach that army. Oh, we can. Perfect. So here we want to do another night battle to pull away the reinforcement from the city. It's not this high. There's still the game issue where they list the garrison unit with the main army, even though it's part of the reinforcement army. The one tricky aspect about this fight is that they have a trebuchet unit, but it's only level 1, so it's not as good as ours. Look at ours. 42 morale versus 30 morale. 15 ammo versus 9 ammo. They have, oh my god, they have that skill again. We can't see it, but someone over here has burnt, and it's reducing our ammo to only 9. That's going to be a little rough. So we can't really rely on range units. They're getting that boost from that trait. Other than that, our unit does more damage. 1.2, 1.3. Yeah. Okay, let's fight this. We'll find a way to overcome this. Yuan Shu over here with his smug smile. Heavenly Sword. Yeah, let's try to... We killed his, I guess, half-brother. Time to kill him. Alrighty. Okay, so we want to pull our distance and force him to move his trebuchets towards us. Luckily, we have this hill within our deployment zone. Look at that hill. This is quite nice. We also have guerrilla deployment on our units. So we could actually set up our trebuchets behind the tree line. Oh, there's a river here too. This favors us. So all we have to do is actually keep him over here. He can fire over the tree line, no problem. And we'll cover everything once he crossed the river, I guess. Past this tree line. And we can hide most of our range unit actually in the tree line. This is an interesting idea. Or we can pull back a bit, let him cross the river. Not sure how to best approach this. There's also this little opening right here. Then we can hit them as they're entering the river as well. That's not a bad idea. We'll hide our cavalry behind. Perfect. We will have our archers set up. I mean, they're gonna get shot at by the enemy trebuchet. That's the only issue I'm worried about. They're gonna be dashing towards our trebuchet. Trying to be cute here. We can hide these guys here. Guess it's still visible. Do they have cavalry? Yes, they have one cavalry unit. We basically want to wipe out this unit as fast as possible. It's not the perfect terrain for the way I like to lay out the army, but I think it will just have to do. So we're on this hill. We are facing them. We're shooting at them this way. We'll have our spear guards just guard the front like this. Although I'm kind of worried that the enemy trebuchet will just have a field day against our spear guards. Should tighten their formation. Take like this. Hide our 2 units like this to guard the side flank. Perfect. We'll have our archers. I guess we can't have fire arrows this fight, or else we are gonna burn ourselves. Yeah. I think we'll just have them regular and shoot from here. Have them line up a little bit over here. Alright, have a little bit of spacing gap. It's fine. The enemy's not going to be able to run through that. Feels like we can stretch everything this way. And have them this way. Let's see how we can get it so that they can't be seen. There are no trees here? There we go. Perfect. A little bit more dense. There we go. We'll have our strategist sitting up here with the rest of our units. He can shoot at whoever comes first. Xiahou Dun and Xiahou Yuan can charge in. Maybe not Xiahou Yuan, but Xiahou Dun definitely. Let's start. Our goal is simply to try to wipe out this unit somehow. I don't know if any of them will actually duel us. She might. There's no Oathorn here. They don't have any Oathorn or friends buffs, so we can just fight anyone, kill anyone. They're actually not moving towards us because they can't see our army. That's actually funny. We want to approach their army from this side because there's a cavalry unit right here. We don't want to get caught up with that. Because they have trebuchet, they're not going to be marching towards us, and they also don't see us. Alright, let's see if we can just get a clean duel without the rest of their army moving, because we might be able to. Let's see them collide. There they are. Alright, got them. They're starting to move, but they're not really moving towards us. Gotta rally. So she's got some armor and melee evasion boost. Ooh, to the point where we can't hit her. 12 more seconds. Just gotta get through this time. Four more seconds. Yeah, she didn't lose any health during this time. This gotta go down. Yep, back to 33. Now we can hit her. Feels like they're just not coming out towards us because they don't see our units. Okay, they now see our trebuchet, but they're not moving because they also have a trebuchet, so we gotta fix that. Alright, now we're hitting her. Alright, their army's on the move. Barely. Alright, we're slowly killing her. Let's get her. Alright, that sealed her ability. Now we can just slowly kill her. Xiahou Dun is close. Try to charge from the side. Alright, finish her. There you go. Ooh, right in the gut. Okay, Xiahou Dun's in there. Charge at the crossbowman. Charge at the trebuchet. Perfect. Right, their morale shattering. He's on his horse. The cavalry's on us. It's fine. We'll charge through. Alright, gotta charge through the weaker units. Let's see if we can get these from behind. Doesn't want to duel us. Let's pull them away from their main unit. The trebuchet unit's already routed, so they don't have a trebuchet anymore. Make sure they fully route. They can still rally at this point. We'll take some damage from Yuan Shu as we do this. Alright, cavalry's on us. Alright, we can kill Yuan Shu. He's running with us. Xiahou Dun can use his ability on him. That's a miss. I feel like we can just snipe out this unit and then we can run away because we did what we came for. We wiped out their trebuchet unit. We got a nice duel off. Now we just gotta convince their army to run toward our army on the hill. Alright, that unit's done. Rapid Tiger Infantry is Yuan Shu's special unit. They're quite strong, but let's see how they deal against our cavalry charge. Not good. They're low morale because it's night battle. Xiahou has scare because of one eye. And we also just killed one of their generals, so morale's low on them. Alright, now we can pull. They did their job, we didn't lose too much health. We can pull back towards the hill. We shouldn't get bogged down by them. Xiahou needs to run. Come on, guys. Actually, I don't know if we can get out. Maybe it's better to just fight. Their unit's kind of low morale. Alright, we got them to rout. Time to fight Yuan Shu. Yuan Shu can't fight our two Xiahou brothers. Let's get him. There we go. We'll have him come and snipe at him. Help out. Alright, he's almost dead. He's also low morale. He's trying to run. I'm not gonna let him. They're finally within our trebuchet range. Our howitzer Hun's going to work. Alright, we killed him. Now let's charge out. This is basically our generals doing all the work. Alright, we'll have him come try to snipe at the other strategists while we use our horses to run out of this fight. The enemy cavalry might rally back, so we gotta watch out for that. But other than that, the rest of their unit can't chase us at all. We definitely took a beating, especially Xiahou, but we're still in this fight. We should lead them towards our trebuchet at this point. They really don't have much, so we got Crow out. He's gonna be starting to snipe at the enemy general. We don't need to fire at will, we just need to fire at him. Alright, their infantry can't catch us despite us being slightly tired. We're gonna walk back and our trebuchet is gonna fire off at their units. They're running towards us. We can start firing here. Alright, run away. Lead them to that death trap area right here. Alright. There we go. Look at those hits. Perfect. He's losing not much health. He's losing a little bit of health. Alright. We're still hitting the right spot? A little bit. Alright, now we can hit over here. Come charge at this group right here. And then try to kill off this general here. Alright, look at them trying to cross the river. Ooh, actually hitting the river might not be so good with our fire shot. We'll just try to take the range units out. Alright, get through. Have our three generals charge at the last general. Wipe him out. And our trebuchet units can just try to wipe out the range units. Might be a hard spot to do the river. Ooh. They're on top of us again. We definitely don't want to be surrounded by enemy infantry, so we'll pull. The cavalry has advantage in the river. If you hover over shallow water, infantry have trouble crossing while cavalry are less bogged down, so we get a little extra speed difference bonus in the river. Alright, wiped out that bow unit. Time to wipe out this crossbow unit. Good hits. Yeah, Holden is definitely tired. Alright, we can just run back. Our trebuchet is done firing. We'll just let their unit... Ooh, Xiahou don't get caught. Alright, we'll let them run up to our archers. Actually, their infantry is very scattered. We can charge. Wipe out their range units. Xiahou is really tired. Even if I ask him to charge, he's not moving very fast. Ooh, this is a bad decision, maybe. Gotta get him out of here. These two got through. That's good. So Hou Yuan needs to maybe activate final charge, just so that he can get faster. He'll be really tired after this, but at least he get 15 minutes of extra charge bonus, charge speed, mighty knockback. Come on, 7 seconds left. Oh, he's stuck. Alright, can we get you out of here? Oh god, he's weak. So Hou Yuan trying to wipe out that range group. There's a huge group of crossbowmen here. Alright, maybe we just go hunt down that general. So Hou Yuan's doing actually surprisingly well. So Hou Yuan is making his way back to our formation here. Our trebuchet is done. We should get our cavalries ready. Alright, they're approaching our hill. Alright, here comes our archers. Alright, so Hou Yuan wiped out that unit. He can go wipe out other units one by one. He definitely has that ability to do so. Their morale is a 1. If we just attack a little bit more, we can definitely get them down to negative. Yeah, and make them rout. And then we'll just pick them off as they rout. We're trying to wipe out as many enemy units as possible. Alright, no range unit walked up, so we can use our cavalry, especially against these swordsmen. Alright, so Hou Yuan can just hold his position. They're fine. Alright, here comes our cavalry. No point to charge into that spear unit that's bracing for us. We can just actually ignore that. Let them move and then charge from behind. Perfect. There you go. Now we wipe them without taking damages. Or without taking much damage. We still lost one guy. The archer is actually killing us. Alright, the rest of the unit routed. Perfect. We just need to start mopping up our battlefield here. Make sure we don't let anyone escape. Xiao Hou Yuan pick up a unit. He pick up a unit. Xiao Hou Yuan pick up a unit. Alright, the goal is to just wipe out all the forces, or as many forces as possible, because we don't want to be fighting them in the field again. We're trying to reduce their 3 army groups total, but now it's only 2 left, down to 1 army group and a garrison, so it's more manageable for us. We definitely achieved that here. Alright, I'll just cut it out. We're just going to chase all the units down, and see you in the post-battle screen. Alright. So let's see if Yuan Shu survived that. See if we captured him. Oh, we captured him. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. So Kong Rong actually hates him, even though he was vassalized by him. I guess he got the independence. Huang Zu is actually his only friend. He Yi hates him. We won't be letting him go. We'll be picking up that sword. So we executed Yuan Shao last episode. This time we kill Yuan Shu. It's very poetically justice. Pei Jin got captured as well. 3+ replenishment. Good peasantry. He's actually decent. His retinue is what? Trebuchet, crossbowmen, archer, crossbowmen, Ji. He's actually good. This is actually very good. Like, I think he can be a good administrator for commandery such as Yangzhou, which could use all 3 income sources. So he gets peasantry covered here, and he also has trait skills that can pick up buffs for income on commerce and industry. So we'll be employing him. Let's see, Fan Min. Let's see, melee evasion. I'm less interested in. 27-year-old. We'll release her. And we'll execute him. We're just not letting Yuan Shu live. We'll pick up replenishment. Our generals did a lot in that fight. I didn't expect our generals to do so much. Haven't had one of those general carrying the fight in a while. Okay, Yuan Yao picked up his father's mantle. We gained a lot of items. And we have a few level up. I think Cao Ang was the last fight. We did that last episode. Xiahou Yuan leveled up. Final push, not my favorite. We do want this 25% shock cavalry. Fatigue resistant would be nice. We really suffered against fatigue. Scare would be nice. Reach, flexibility. Maybe we will pick up Final Rush and then pick up Passion. Unfortunately, we don't have any better item, better horse, but we don't have any followers for anything for him. We can give him military instructor. He has 2 sets. We don't own the missing piece for either set. We don't need to give him this. It's a better bow than the one we have on Li Xiu, so we can switch that. Our other general here, we can give him this bow now. Is he administrator? He's not. He's just getting this for the cunning stat. Maybe he should just get this one. Builder. I guess our administrator have what they need, but still, let's not put something that doesn't belong. Heavenly sword. It's not as good as celestial sword. We can give it to our son Cao Pi when he comes of age. He's gonna come of age very, very soon, so we'll wait for that. Xiahou Dun. Okay. I think we're good. We have a lot of armor to give out, but like we have all our generals are mostly unique armor generals. He can pick this up. Yeah, that's perfect on him. And let's see, Cao Ang already has one. Xian Yu Shao. Yeah, they can be given these items, but there's really no point. Alright, so we're good there. We still have movement point. We can actually now start sieging the city. So while they had 3 armies, now they only have 2. And it's really decimated here. Now it's a close fight. They still have a large army here. We didn't take any damages out of those fights because of the replenishment we picked up along the way. We're gonna force them to come out and fight us. We're gonna be sieging, and I think they will come out and fight us. Let's hope. Alright, over here, this army that just took care of Yuan Shao last turn doesn't have reach, which is a big issue with this army. So we can't really move much. This is the army that Yuan Shao retreated back. If we start sieging it next turn and take the fight, we can still prevent all these replenishments, so it's actually good. So we just take the fight next turn here. So now we made friends with Sun Ce. We can start moving Lu Bu's army elsewhere. We can finally start using him. So instead of moving him to Pengcheng, who has the conscription building, we're gonna recall this army and redeploy it because it'd be just faster that way. So we're gonna recall. They really served their purpose. They made sure that Sun Ce didn't want to declare war on us before this point. And now that we're coalition partners, we don't have to worry about that, and we can wait a turn until they are fully moved back to court, and then we just resummon them next turn. We also have a few new characters. Let's take a quick look at them. They're blocking that click. We have a Sentinel. She's 41. Not bad. Nothing really stands out. Chu Qing. He's 41-year-old Vanguard. Okay, brilliant. So this is a great one. The 30% ammo, you see, it's been like really troublesome for us to deal with. He also gets Scare, +5 morale, enemy territory. So we're going to be recruiting him. He's going to be very useful in the army. Shi Huijin, 22-year-old. So we should recruit her too. We can marry her off to Cao Pi once he comes of age. He's 18, so very, very soon. Give him a wife. We've been giving them wives slightly older, but you can't really be picky because it's rare to see younger female generals. And her, 34, energetic, sincere, cautious. She's not bad either, but we don't need that many commanders. They're pretty useless as a class. Okay, Donghai here is pretty good. We could upgrade it and build a marketplace building, but we also don't have to rush that. We don't have the necessary reform to boost this one all the way to 5. We can wait a bit. Guangling, same situation, could upgrade to get a marketplace. Jianye should upgrade the state workshop building. Assignment, 3 more turns, 6 turns for this upgrade. We can recall him now, set him up somewhere else, and get someone else working here later when it's finally closer to being finished. Pengcheng is good as a city. Lujiang we're not developing. We're waiting to capture the rest of Nanyang before picking this up. So we're all good here. We can go to the next turn. And we're actually gonna stop the episode at that point because we had quite a bit of fighting here. Multiple fight in this turn with this army. So we'll pick it up after we finish this turn. Surprise, surprise. During the end turn phase, Liu Bei's Shattered Army decided to join force with Yuan Shao's Shattered Army and the city garrison to fight us. So I guess we will have one more fight before we end the episode. We're okay to fight this. Our army is quite depleted, so it's not the easiest fight, but we do have full trebuchet units, so we should be able to handle it. Cao Cao, although wounded, is capable to duel because he has full health, because he did die essentially and get reborn, so he can actually help us out. Alright, let's fight this. This would be a nice conclusion to this episode to cap it off. Alright. This is actually good. The enemy reinforcement is coming from the side that's closer to us. So we could actually lay an ambush for them. Although that might be a risky move. I think we tried that before and it backfired. We do have guerrilla deployment on this group, but they're not healthy. If they were healthy, I would do it. It's better off if we just hole up in one area. Yeah, maybe it's best we set up one this way and then set up one this way. This might work. This is something never tried before. This might work. Keyword might. Also, our units are just really not healthy here. Wow, this group is really decimated. Look at that little line. Okay, we'll try our best. We definitely want fire arrows firing towards this side, although we're not within the forest side range, so we can't really get the forest on fire, but we do want to hurt their morale. This is just sad. Okay, this is the best we can do. We'll turn off their skirmish mode so they fight longer. They don't run away when the enemy has to slip through these gaps. We'll focus our cavalry on one side. We don't have that many men. And we just have to hope for the best actually here. Can't promise anything. Let's start the fight. Alright, the good news is they're also not very healthy. And if they try to meet up before they fight us, then we have a better shot because our trebuchet will get some time to free fire. Hopefully that works out. That's the plan right now. Let's see how they approach us. They're definitely moving. Alright. They also have a lot of cav units here, which could be problematic because we don't have a lot of spear units left. We just have to wait. The nervous waiting period. Okay, so they're in the forest. We'll light the forest up. Okay, we hit them. 24 death. We'll do one more volley a little bit more forward. Maybe here. Oh, here's 2 stray shots. 3 okay, fire it again. Alright, that's not bad either. Oh, the army over here is coming. Well, this army's bigger. The city garrison is very healthy. Ooh. Let's try to pick off these crossbow units. We might have to just charge our cavalry into their cavalry to prevent that charge. Alright, this group is low morale. That's a good thing. We might just have to charge Cao Cao along with our units into that group. This side, I don't know how we can buy time. We just can't. We just gotta try to fire away. Let's try this. Let's countercharge the cavalry first. And hopefully our archers can withstand that. Alright. We'll give up on this flank. Alright, we'll try to kill these generals off. That seems like a good place to reset our charge here too. We can try to kill him. Alright, charge back. We got reset here. Alright, you can try to help weaken the generals. They have a lot of healthy generals. That's a big problem. Alright, they can start firing at them. Let's fight. Ooh, they're blocking our arrow damage. This is tough. They made it here. Our normal units can defend that. Try to get a charge on the infantry. Try to sniper. Oh, that's not good. He was braced, I think. But now he's not braced. Alright. Charge back. Gotta kill her fast. Let's try to use him to fight. Well, our archers get engaged on. That's not good. They didn't engage our spearmen. Actually, they should help here. They should help here. Getting destroyed here. We can try to reverse charge that group. Nice, we killed one. kill the other one. Alright, they can win this fight. Okay, they got their armor destroyed. Let's pull back. Alright, help. This is gonna be a close fight. Help Cao Cao out here. Oh shit. Our strategist got killed. And now our troops are wavering. This might be a losing fight, but I don't know, it's close. Their archers are ran out of units. Our spear guards has high morale, so they could hold on for a lot longer than you expect. And he's enraged because the strategist got killed. So we might actually be able to use him to fight a lot of duels. Cao Cao needs 14 seconds to pull off an unbreakable on all these units. Alright, we can do it, we can do it. No one wants to duel us. 2 seconds. Cao Cao just needs to come here and pull off an unbreakable into all these units. Alright, this way we get them to rally up a little bit. That group can go into Turtle. He can use his ability. Alright, see, they have too many generals. That's the problem with this fight. Our morale is definitely suffering. Oh, Cao Cao loses this fight. Cao Cao's gonna die. That is not good. Cao Pi isn't ready to take over. Our last group of spearmen is in trouble over there. Alright, try to wipe out as many units as we can, and then we can try to hide. With this group, we might still be able to pull off a hide and go seek situation. We really don't want someone to die. Alright guys, I'm not proud, but we ran around. We did a little bit of fighting, picking off unit that got strangled. And we lasted the 40 minutes. We picked up the defensive win. Alright, obviously we're not proud to win this way, but we captured enemy generals because as defensive we hold out, it's a win. But Cao Cao was wounded. We really didn't want to see him die. We were still playing within the bounds of the game. We had cavalries, they had run out of cavalry, so they couldn't really chase us down. So that's that. Gonna try to avoid doing that, but in situations like this, I just can't think of a better way to avoid it. So they're all rivals with Cao Ang, and I feel like we can just execute all three. They kind of surprise attacked us. We get 2 traitors from this, which is fine. They're all, I believe, Liu Bei's character. We released Liu Bei and Guan Yu. Actually, then in that case, we should just release all of them. We will continue to be in good terms with him. We'll pick up replenishment, we really need it. Our general died. Our strategist died in this fight. So we have to pick up a new strategist to get his retinue. These are very good level 10 trebuchets, we don't want to waste them. Oh my god. Okay, so Yuan Shao has another army here. Full army. Just marched right into us. We can retreat. Hopefully he doesn't have enough range to chase us down. Because if he does, Cao Cao's dead. Let's try it. Okay, so the army inside the city came out to chase us down instead of the main army. The main army is still the reinforcement army. So I feel like we're dead here. Cao Cao's gonna die here. Cao Ang probably will get captured. We have to basically utilize the same strategy with Cao Ang and Cao Cao, who has high morale, to not die off. But there's 2 cavalry units. So I don't know how long we can be on the run here. Let's try it. Alright guys, so this fight is kind of hopeless. What I think we can do is try to spread out our units, have them stay hidden at different spots on the map, so that the enemy has to scatter their forces to give our generals a chance to pick them off. Because we retreated and fought a defensive battle, we're dragged out the time. This time we don't have the option to drag out the time, so we're gonna have to just fight this one till the death. We won't be letting them auto fire since our strategist died. We don't have access to any of the formations, don't have access to flaming shots, don't have access to fire arrows. Just basic units now. Our main goal is to wipe out their cavalry units. We definitely don't want their cavalry units alive. I think this hits the most empty space. And we'll try to let our generals do as much damage as possible. The one issue we have is that Cao An's horse is really bad. It's not fast enough to keep up with Cao Cao's horse. Not just because of speed on the horse, but because Cao Cao has a skill that gives him 25% movement speed. So even though it says 58 here, as you can see when they run, they're completely on two different speed. Cao Cao is going to pull away from Cao An as they run, so it's hard for them to work together. Yeah, I mean, I want to escape from this fight, but I can't. I'm gonna cut it till we have some action because they're kind of far away. So see you guys then. Alright, as the enemy unit get into our range of our trebuchets, there's a couple key points we want to do. First, we want to kill off the cavalry units, because these things can chase down our generals, so we want to hit them enough so that they will completely rout. So we want to hit them so that they can't really help participate in chasing our general down. Alright, one more hit, do it. And then after that, our next priority is spear units, because they have counter charge. So there we go. That unit's wiped out. That unit's coming back. We have 2 more shots, so we should save one for that cavalry unit once it comes back. We don't have to kill these. The key is to kill that. Alright, we still have some time before they hit within range. Alright, we just gotta hit that unit. Finish off that unit. And then we can just have them run to a forest area and escape. They're not moving much. Okay, we fired our last shot. Almost. There we go. So we spread them out. The goal is to spread out our units so we can spread out their forces. Our goal is to try to whittle them down slowly. Like, we'll show our face in one spot and they'll react to it, and then we will run away with our generals afterward. Cao An is just not fast enough. Okay, that cavalry unit routed, so we did our job. Everyone's hidden except for this unit. It's not hidden yet. We have to find a way to get a flank on them. We don't want them to all turn on us, but we do want to pick off some units. And if we can pick off generals, it'd be even better, because generals, the problem with generals is they have really high morale if they have a lot of health, and they're not gonna rout, and we really need to rout. She's unbreakable. Oh my god, she's never gonna rout. We have to kill her. Yeah, right now these 3 generals are the 3 that we released. Really regretting that decision now. The good news is none of them have Oaththorn, and they have a nemesis with Cao An, so Cao An gets extra attack. We have to be really careful with this force right here. We don't want to engage it head on. Alright, but we don't want them to engage our other units either, so we want to distract and harass it as much as possible. We'll start with the range units. Since they have ammo, they're not going to engage in melee combat against us, so that we can just charge at them for free as long as we get out in time. Alright, where's that general? There's that general in this forest that we want to pick on. There we go, there she is. She's positioned pretty well though around spear units, and we can't just blindly charge in. Cao An's gonna be too slow, so I'm gonna pull him. Cao Cao has that speed boost. So if we can work this right, we can get at least one clean charge off these archer militia. Since we did retreat, this would be an infinite time battle. The strategy, I'm going to lay it out, and then I'm going to try to play it out as best as I can to try to win this fight, is that we will try to stall their army so they don't get a full engage off any of us, and then just harass them. And then when their generals come, we just run away with Cao Cao. Cao Cao's fast enough to run away. Come on, Cao Cao. And then Cao Ang can show up on the other side and do a little harassing as well. Alright, Cao Cao can get melee evasion and just run. She's tracking him. Alright, let's get some distance. Cao Cao, pull. There we go. Alright, he's pulled out. Lost a little bit of health, but that's fine. Alright, while they're chasing Cao Cao, Cao Ang can come out and harass. The goal is to not get engaged by a large clump of enemies so that we lose morale, but be able to pull off some charges. Like, that wasn't really worth it. It wasn't really isolated. But anyways, we'll try to execute the strategy, and if we fail, you know, Cao Cao is gonna die. Hopefully that won't happen. But this would be a super long fight. I will run a recap at the end when we finish. So wish us luck. See y'all then. Alright guys, so we really tried. We played this battle for, I mean, I played it on 3 times speed, but it was 260 minute-ish battle. Cao Cao fought really to the last HP that he had. We had 120 HP left, and we killed over 1,000 men. But they just had way too many garrison units. Cao Cao was able to kill off all the generals. These two had resiliency, so they're still alive. But yeah, in the end, we fell to the garrison units. These spear guards, and we got killed by this G militia captain. They had too much morale. We couldn't rout anyone. And this was the best effort, so Cao Cao dies. We'll see if Cao Ang survives the capture. Let's see. Alright, so Yuan Shu is trying to break our siege. We won't be fighting against them. It's a little bit too many men. It'd be better if we just retreat and let them chase us. Okay, here comes the chase. This is probably a good place to actually end the episode. It's getting really long, and I'm exhausted after playing that 260 minute fight. So I'm gonna cut it off here, and we'll pick up next episode from this point on. See y'all next time. Bye.